Everyone starts off somewhere here on YouTube. For me, it was back in 2013 on my barely functioning HP laptop making Minecraft Let's Plays at 1 FPS. I was making literal slideshows. However, this video isn't about me. It's about England's most infamous crime lord known as Wilbur Soot, or just Wilbur for short. Although we won't be covering his long list of crimes committed here, as that would make for too long of a video. Instead, we'll simply just be covering how Wilbur was able to transcend SootHouse following their indefinite hiatus that started in late July of last year. But before we do that, we should cover Wilbur's beginnings on YouTube and his time being a part of SootHouse. Let's get into it. Wilbur got his start on YouTube on a channel named Minecraft and Donuts, which he created on May 18th, 2011 at the age of 13 or 14. However, it wasn't until 4 days later on May 22nd that Wilbur uploaded his first ever YouTube video titled Doll Test Minecraft Part 1. Although it is worth mentioning that Wilbur wasn't the only owner of this channel, a girl named Sophie, who was a family friend of Wilbur's, also had ownership of the channel, and in most videos they could be seen playing Minecraft together, mainly playing maps made by other players, but there were a few videos here and there where only Wilbur or Sophie would appear. All was well with consistent uploads until a video titled Will and Sophie Play the Works Part 2 was uploaded on October 14th, 2013. Since that day, there wouldn't be another upload from the Minecraft and Donuts YouTube channel until August 5th, 2015, where a video titled I'm Back plus an apology was uploaded, in which Wilbur said that he had lost interest in playing Minecraft on the channel, and he also stated that Sophie would no longer be appearing in the videos since she had gotten an operation for a very serious medical condition she had and had also lost interest in making videos. The video description says, I'm truly sorry for leaving you all, and it won't happen again without a reason. I love you guys, honestly. I'm sorry I cannot continue with Minecraft content, but sadly, it just doesn't interest me. If they make a Minecraft 2 or something, I may try it out though. Smiley face. So Wilbur, what's the reason for leaving us this time, huh? But seriously, it's so ironic how 4 years later, Wilbur would get back into making Minecraft content, regardless of the fact that a quote-unquote Minecraft 2 hasn't come out yet, at least. It just goes to show how much can change in just a matter of years. Aside from this channel, Wilbur had another channel called A Little Brit of Will, where he uploaded short films, music videos, and as well as a singular vlog titled European Travels, which was actually the last video he uploaded on this channel on July 6, 2017. And this video was also uploaded during his time in SootHouse. On the other hand, his first video titled The Other Side short film was uploaded on April 18th, 2013, but needless to say, just like the Minecraft and Donuts channel, this one's inactive. However, my friends, this is where the story of Wilbur takes a turn for the better. Let's talk about SootHouse. SootHouse was a group YouTube channel of 8 different individuals who were primarily known for their videos on different subreddits. I'd even go as far as to call them one of the pioneers of the Reddit video genre, alongside others such as Sorrow TV, Slazo, and Wild Spartans. The SootHouse members were Charlie, David, George, Dan, Jack, Matt, Wilbur, and Rihanna, the only female in the group. However, the group wasn't always this large. When the channel was first created on April 15th, 2017, and their first video titled Bulgarian Real Estate was uploaded on the following day, only Wilbur and George could be seen in the video, in which they were taking the piss out of cheap houses located in Eastern Europe. But as time went on, they continued adding members to the roster until they ultimately settled on the 8 of them, which is fair enough, honestly. 8 is more than enough. However, 4 months later after SootHouse's inception in April, the channel experienced its first blow up thanks to a video titled The Worst Bedrooms on 4chan. The video gained about 300,000 views in just under a week, and as a result, they went up to about 50k subs in just a mere 2 weeks. It is believed that this blow up is likely related to the fact that videos in the style of the subreddit reading videos were rising in popularity around this time back in 2017. Fast forward a few months to October, more specifically October 17th, a video titled Terrible terrible off-brands and bootlegs was uploaded to the SootHouse YouTube channel to massive success, with the video currently sitting at well over 5.3 million views. From this point onward, they continued to upload as regularly as possible until July of last year, which was when they decided to take an indefinite hiatus, as confirmed by Wilbur on one of his live streams over on Twitch, where he said they wouldn't be making any more videos for the near future. There has been radio silence from SootHouse since October 6, 2019, where they put up a tweet on their Twitter account saying, "Today we deactivated our Patreon support. Please do not take this to mean we're never coming back. We just didn't want to take money from people while not making content. We hope you'll come back and support again when we reactivate it." Who knows if SootHouse will ever return or not? We'll just see what the future has in store. And at this point, you may be thinking Wilbur's story ends here as well alongside SootHouse, but you're terribly mistaken, my friend. It's only just the beginning. Let's talk about the SootHouse Transcended. Now, some of you watching may be wondering what exactly I mean by transcending SootHouse. What I mean by this is that regardless of the fact that SootHouse took an indefinite hiatus, and who knows when and if they'll ever come back, Wilbur continued to grow on YouTube and became incredibly successful on Twitch as well. As a matter of fact, his YouTube channel alone is bigger than the SootHouse channel at this point, currently sitting at about 1,340,000 subscribers, whereas the SootHouse channel has about 1.2 million subscribers. But when you factor in Wilbur's Twitch follower count as well, that number goes up to about almost 1.8 million. We've seen examples of people time and time again getting big off of being a part of a group channel, examples of which include the Team 10, Clout Gang, and Team Crafted. Then the group either ends or a member leaves, and finally the person or people involved all slowly but surely fade into irrelevance, with not much of a chance of being sprung back up into the limelight, and this cycle just rinses and repeats itself over and over again. However, for Wilbur, that just simply wasn't the case. He grew more than ever after SootHouse went on hiatus, because back in March of last year, a few months prior to the hiatus, Wilbur opened up his Wilbur Soot YouTube channel on March 29th. To be more specific. He also began live streaming on Twitch around said time, but became more active with it in July of the same year. But the real question here is, why did Wilbur's YouTube and Twitch channel get so big in just about a year? Obviously, the fact that he was in SootHouse may have made it easier for him in the beginning, giving him a head start, but it wasn't all thanks to SootHouse. Personally, I believe it boils down to a few different factors. These include SMPLive, SMPEarth, the Skyblock Randomizer series, and the You Laugh, You Lose series. Let's start off by covering the two SMP servers. I'm sure most of you watching this video right now are well aware of what SMPLive and SMPEarth were, but for those of you who don't, allow me to give you a quick little explanation. Although I've made videos on both servers, so feel free to check those out after you finish watching this video. Thanks in advance, cuties. SMPLive and SMPEarth were both survival multiplayer Minecraft servers that featured a wide variety of content creators on them. However, they both had their differences, both in the cast and in their premises, but they shared one major thing in common. While people played on the server, they all had to be live streaming, therefore bringing lots of attention to both servers. Although in terms of premises, SMPLive was more of a vanilla survival Minecraft server, whereas SMPEarth was set on a huge Earth map with factions, colonies, and wars, hence the name. Unfortunately, as of the time of writing this script, both servers have shut down. SMPLive ran from March 1st, 2019 to January 1st, 2020, and SMPEarth ran from November 22nd, 2019 to April 11th, 2020. Anyways, that about covers the basic information of both servers. Again, if you want more information on either server, feel free to check out my videos on them. So now let's cover how Wilbur played a part in both servers. On SMPLive, Wilbur played a smaller role than the one he did on SMPEarth. Wilbur joined SMPLive in April and was able to begin befriending people fairly quickly. Thankfully, before this, Wilbur and Schlatt, one of SMPLive's more prominent members, were close friends, so he quickly got involved involved with Schlatt's and Connor Eats Pants' Schlattcoin scam, which as you can expect, led to numerous funny bits. Wilbur also brought RT Game or Daniel onto the server, but aside from that, Wilbur didn't do anything all that noteworthy on the server. SMPEarth, however, was a different story. Wilbur played a huge part on the server. He set up the server with the help of Josh820, Chipple Dipple, and a few others. As a matter of fact, Wilbur was the one that broke the news of the server in a tweet he put up on November 5th, 2019, where he said, "I'm setting up a big Minecraft server with lots of streamers, all set on a 1 to 2000 scale Earth map. Still a while to go, but here's where some of the streamers have said they want to live. Interested?" A picture was attached to this tweet with a list of 40 different streamers and where they wanted to live, since countries were a thing on the server as well. Funnily enough, the server wasn't even Wilbur's idea. The team that was originally working on the server was considering dropping the project since they believed no one would play on the server. However, Wilbur came in and, being the savior he is, offered to take control of the project since he saw huge potential in it. And to no one's surprise, it was a hit for a period of time, although the server's lifespan was relatively short in comparison to SMPLive. Anyways, as you can probably expect, Wilbur made content for his YouTube channel out of both servers, 6 SMPLive videos and 7 SMPEarth videos to be exact. The views of the SMPLive videos totaled to about 5,526,000 views, and as for the SMPEarth videos, it adds up to about 7,081,000 views. If both view counts are added together, that comes out to about 12,607,000 views. That's absolutely insane, and that's not even taking into account how well the live streams themselves did. While his first ever live stream on SMPLive that took place on April 7th, 2019 may have not been anything to write home about, since he only averaged about 100 viewers, as time went on his viewer count started to increase exponentially. Wilbur had taken a 2 or 3 month break from SMPLive to focus more on his YouTube channel, and because of this, it grew, and in turn, his Twitch grew, resulting in his viewer count progressively increasing, that by the time SMPEarth started, he was already averaging thousands of viewers every single stream. So well played, Wilbur. Aside from the You Laugh You Lose series on Wilbur's channel, which I'll be covering next, another popular series with quite a few episodes up, 8 to be exact without taking into account the other 5 videos he did with Pyrocynical, is the Skyblock Randomizer Challenge series, which was actually popularized by him as other YouTubers followed suit after his series blew up. Wilbur uploaded the first episode of his series titled Skyblock But Every 30 Seconds a Random Item Spawns on September 8th, 2019 to immensely positive reception. As a matter of fact, it's his 4th most popular video, with over 3,345,000 views. He stated in this video that he got the idea from a YouTuber named Phoenix SC, since Phoenix had made a data pack where every 5 seconds a random item appears in the player's inventory. However, Wilbur wanted to spice it up to make the game harder. He decided to raise it from 5 seconds to 30 seconds, and he also made it so he starts off standing on just a single block of bedrock. The series finale, adequately titled Skyblock Randomizer Challenge Finale, was uploaded just a week after the first episode was uploaded on September 5th, 2019 to a ton of praise due to the episode's incredibly wholesome ending where he sets new Milo, the fish, off to be free in the ocean. As a matter of fact, I was scrolling through the comment section and I found this one comment written by a user named TrombenP that just perfectly and eloquently sums up the entire series. Their comment says, "This series was truly the story of humanity. At first he struggled to survive, but loved the simple things. The banners he always seemed to get were his joy, the animals his friends, and life was good. But when tragedy hits, it drives a man to new motivations. And soon there became a hunger for more as the sky gods he created out of a need to make sense of the chaos of the world seemed to tease him. He was driven to the brink of destruction before giving into the unforgiving timeline of events which none of us can escape. When given power, he seems to want to ascend to kill God, and almost does, until he is saved by a single blessing and a change of heart. After this, the power of creation, that power we all hunger for in order to be complete, is his. He creates a new life for himself, with his religion as a comforting thought in the back of his mind, silently driving his reason. Soon he is given what he needs and wants, his patience is rewarded, and with his completion, he now wishes to spread and continue this journey outside of himself through his precious companion who starts anew amid a better world, one he created with his new power, not as a show of rivalry, but as a realization that the idea of the gods he created was simply a universal truth driving this life cycle all along. I feel like this somehow reflects eternity as us mortals can understand it. Absolutely beautiful, Trombin. God bless you. But this is why people love this series as much as they did, and why it got as big as it did. As for the shorter series he did with Pyrocynical that lasted 5 episodes, the first episode, titled Random Item Skyblock Challenge with Pyrocynical, which was uploaded on October 26, 2019, is not as popular as the first episode of the series he did by himself, but is still quite popular, sitting at over 1,850,000 views, and it was also received quite positively. The series follows the exact same rules as the one he did solo. Every 30 seconds an item will spawn, and they both start on a single block of bedrock. However, at the beginning, Pyro set the goal of making the most appealing skyblock base out there, and as Pyro himself put it, he wanted the moistest base in all of skyblock history. And by the end of the series, they had the magnum opus of skyblock bases, except not really. The series concluded on October 31st, 2019, with the episode being titled The Ender Dragon Random Item Skyblock Challenge Finale with Pyrocynical, where, as you can probably gather from the title, they slayed the Ender Dragon, aka the CEO of racism. Since then, there haven't been any Skyblock related videos on Wilbur's channel, but if he by chance ever decides to bring the Skyblock Randomizer series back, I think it'd be great if he did it with Schlatt, considering the fact that they have such good chemistry together, but only time will tell what happens. While You Laugh, You Lose videos are definitely not anything original and or unique, Wilbur manages to make them entertaining regardless of that fact. The first of which, titled If I Laugh, The Video Ends, Ultimate You Laugh, You Lose, was uploaded on November 11th, 2019 to exceedingly positive reception, making it one of his 20 most popular videos with over 2,146,000 views. Apparently he was inspired by Ludwig, another streamer, to do this. But anyways, for this first video he did, the premise is relatively self-explanatory. Since he did this while live streaming, and he has media share set up, a system in which people can donate money and send Wilbur videos to watch on stream, if he were to laugh at any of the videos he was sent, he would have to immediately end the stream, and to no one's surprise, Wilbur eventually couldn't hold his laughter in anymore, and laughed at a video, resulting in him having to end the stream. As of the time of writing the script, Wilbur is on his 12th You Laugh, You Lose video, with his last one having been uploaded just over a week ago on July 4th, titled If I Laugh, I Get a Noise Complaint, You Laugh, You Lose. And for those of you wondering, he doesn't actually get a noise complaint, as hilarious as that would have been. However, I feel like his best one thus far is the one titled You Laugh, You Lose Harmonica Edition, which was uploaded on February 20th and is his 8th You Laugh, You Lose video. The rules of this one are a bit different, as you probably could have guessed from the video's title. So essentially, Wilbur was getting a lot of complaints from people saying that he laughed at so-and-so timestamp, when in actuality he didn't. Therefore, he decided to bring a harmonica into the mix. So whenever he puts it into his mouth and laughs, it will make a sound and he'll lose a life. This will continue until he loses all 5 of his lives, and as you can probably expect, he lost them. Although he then asked whether or not he should give himself 5 more lives, to which the majority of people said yes. So he did just that and unsurprisingly lost those lives as well. I don't doubt that Wilbur will continue making these kinds of videos since they do well both on stream and on his channel. I reached out to some of Wilbur's friends and mutuals in order to get their opinions on why and how they think Wilbur has been able to continue growing, regardless of the fact that SootHouse went on hiatus, and here's what they had to say.
Why do you think Wilbur was able to continue growing, regardless of the fact that SootHouse went on hiatus? So first off, the thumbnails. No, but I think while Wilbur is obviously a huge part of SootHouse, he didn't limit himself to the channel. Like, he did his own stuff on the side. Like, for example, he started an ARG or his music channel, and he still doesn't limit himself to a specific type of content with his current channel, and that is what helps draw in new groups of people, and they stay because he's such a personable guy. Yeah, he's very quick to make friends and create fun dynamics with new people, and yeah, I always enjoy them. All in all, I think he's very good at spotting potential in people and figuring out trends. While it does sound calculating. I think you have to be to an extent if you're a creator. And I think he genuinely enjoys like creating things and seems passionate about it, which makes it even more fun to watch his content.
As a person, Will is a very charming and incredibly intelligent person, and I think those are two very key attributes to his online success. I know that SootHouse was where he grew from, but even when that was going on, he still had the comedy music that he was putting out. And although the production might not have been as strong then as it is now, the intelligence and the wit, as well as the tongue-in-cheek lyrics, all shone through. He's a person who's very admirably meticulous about his art and all the work he puts out, but beyond that, he also has a very good eye for other talent and other entertainers, like Jack Sucks at Life, Jay Schlatt, and RT Game. I was initially working with him as the director-producer for the video for I Fell in Love with an E-Girl, and before he went to a professional studio to record the whole thing, we recorded some of the song in a makeshift studio in my room at the time, and he spent all of the hours in there getting all of the inflections perfect, playback after playback, scrapping it all and starting it again. And it's the passion like that, making sure that what you have is perfect, that I know cements Will as a fantastic creator and an even more fantastic artist. He's worked very hard to get to where he is currently, and I know for a fact that there will be a lot more successes to come, and I very, very much look forward to hearing about all of that in the years to come.
Thank you to everyone who took part in the video. I very much appreciate them. Their links will be on the screen right now as well in the description down below, so please feel free to go and check them out. I'd really appreciate it. But besides that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.